Ladies and gentlemen, we have been working all day, and now it's after work. I'm Joe. We're back with another After Work Live. This is Saturday night edition. I should be calling this Saturday night main event. WWE's not using it. I might as well, right? What is going on, everybody? Gunslinger L1's driving right now. So, L1, please be safe. Drive safely. Don't twitch and drive. After last Thursday's Nintendo Spotlight, I had to bust out my games monitor because I am not having these timing issues where it's like I'm dying because the screen wants to go a little bit slower on the XSplit side. So we're gonna start it off, and as soon as I jump in, there's gonna be dialogue. So I wanna start the narration. You guys already know you're gonna hear my horrible voice acting throughout this series, but let's have fun. In the near future, on the planet Earth, many kinds of creatures coexisted on this verdant planet. But after countless wars and untold environmental destruction, the planet plunged into an ice age. Humanity was left with no choice but to migrate en masse underground. When the ice age finally came to an end, humans began developing methods while they were living underground to one day restore their planet to the lush green landscape that once was. During this time, a large mysterious comet fell to the Earth. However, the progress of restoring their lost ecosystem was coming along well, and humanity was eventually able to live on the surface again. Well, that's nice. Several hundred years have passed since then. Enter a young man named Jason Frudnick, known for being a genius in the field of robotic engineering. One day, he came upon a creature he had never seen before. No records of this creature existed. It looks like a frog, dude, with a 0. What's wrong with that? With his interest in this mysterious creature piqued, Jason named it Fred and began to observe it closely. That's real original. Real original. But after some time had passed, Fred escaped. Let me move the mic a bit. Sorry, guys. Jason gave chase, and he observed Fred jump into the mysterious hole that appeared seemingly out of nowhere. He was rather astonished by the phenomenon he had witnessed. But Jason followed Fred down the same hole. Trouble's about to start. He eventually found himself in a cave deep underground. This is the longest intro ever. That's where he discovered a large vehicle. Oh, well, hello. Almost as if this vehicle with the name Sophia the Third on the side was inviting him in. The door to the cockpit opened. In order to bring Fred back, Jason hopped into Sophia the Third and set out on his adventure. Little did he know the strange phenomena were only just getting started. Alright guys, so here it is. Blast and Master Zero. We're playing the updated version 1.2, which included EX mode and Gunvolt from Azure Striker Gunvolt to the game, where you can play the entire game as him. I played a good chunk of it as Gunvolt because you don't get the dialogue to the story, so I know absolutely nothing of the story of this game. We're going in fresh right now. We're gonna have a good time tonight. We're gonna play as long as we can. We're gonna get as far as we can tonight, and we'll go midnight, 12:30ish, and we'll just take it from there. I want to try to finish this game before Fire Emblem Fates, which we're going to be doing a whole series on, which that's going to be a while. We're going to take a long time with that, and that's going to go until hopefully around the time I leave for E3. I want to be finished with everything by then. I don't know what the odds are of that happening, but here we go, guys. Let's do this. We're going to start a fresh file here. Now, boom. This game will start. We're going to go single player. Let's go at Area 1. It leaves us right where we left off in the, in that intro to the game. Is this one of those underground forest areas they made during the last ice age? Hundreds of years have passed, but the ecosystem is alive and well. It would seem the preservation system is still functioning somehow. Better still keep my guard up. Never know what could still be here. Alright, so this took me a minute to figure out the controls, but once I got a handle of the floatiness, there's a bit of floatiness to the car, like when you're in this 2D playing field, and I'll explain because it does bounce back and forth between this 2D platform view and going into top-down Legend of Zelda style view. Now the game itself is it's developed by Inti Creates and Sunsoft. I haven't heard the name Sunsoft in ages. Fred's signal was definitely being transmitted from the forest area. Receiver was being displayed on the monitor. I guess I'm pretty lucky that Sophia has functionality like this. With the receiver, I'm able to get a general idea of where Fred is. I can't help but wonder how Sophia can track his signal, though. Then again, I don't really know anything in this machine, how this machine works yet. So, all we know right now is dude kind of just transported down into what might be a whole other world. Well, I mean, what transported into the whole underground area that was from the Ice Age that was described earlier. And here's a bit of that top-down view I was telling you guys about before. Boom. So, in terms of weapons and such, it's got a bit of a Metroidvania style type feel to it. Oh, hello. Didn't mean to do that. As far as like how you gain power-ups and such, you're getting them from either boss battles or you're finding them along the way. You're collecting maps and going into different dungeons. So right here we just got our first map. And as you can see, you can view all the weapons that we'll be able to collect throughout the game. Now, don't know if we'll be able to 100% this game before Fire Emblem Fates comes out. I mean, Fire Emblem Echoes comes out. I bet you I said Fates like a few times earlier, didn't I? But the map we can view now. And I'm playing these with 2 Joy-Cons, by the way. I don't know, it's just my favorite way to play it. I can't do the Pro Controller. It's too big for me, I don't know. The Joy-Cons are too small, the Pro Controller's too big, I can't get it. My hands! Goldheart, what's going on, dude? So we got our map here, and we've got 3 dungeons that have bosses, so those are going to be where our weapons are, and we've got one other dungeon that might just have some stuff on it. Goldheart, how you doing, dude? We're playing Blaster Master Zero. I'm gonna mess that up a lot. Playing Blaster Master Zero, and here's that second dungeon. Nope, I wanted to stay in there. On Nintendo Switch. Wait. And I noticed that there's 2 meters up there. The P is obviously my power. And the G are gonna be all my guns. And since this one has sort of like infinite ammo, there's no reason for there to be a meter. What's funny is with Gunvolt, if you do the EX mode, he has like all his powers from Ozzer Striker, which is awesome. There we go. Wait. It's music though. I'm digging the music. Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Jam is in the house. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yo, we got some peeps going on in here. We have some peeps up in the chat right now. We got some more peeps going on. Oh, no, I totally messed that up. Hold up. Damn it, messed it up. Shout out to everybody that just jumped into the chat right now. How is everybody doing? Gunslinger and Jam and Goldheart all up in the house. How's it going? Goldheart, you're cooking your recipe, right? Your meatballs and spaghetti recipe that you were talking about last week? Alright, I see nothing of purpose here. So I'm just gonna go out of this one. And unfortunately, there is no run button in this game, so it's just a lot of walking in top-down view. Which is fine, I'm alright with it. The character walks fast enough. Jason is the protagonist of this game. Peeps, never had them before. Oh man, Gunslinger, you are missing out on life. Are you kidding me? If you love marshmallows, then Peeps, so we're blocked in that area. And we're gonna dive in deep. Uh-oh. Metroids. Metroids in a non-Metroid game. Alright, we're gonna leave our Sophia car here. Our car's name is Sophia. For those of you just jumping in, we're playing Master Blaster. Blaster Master Zero. It was originally an NES title. Created by Sunsoft. And Inti Creates, I guess, somehow got the license to remake the game? I guess? That's my guess. Oh, yeah. All I want to do is mess with that gun. Oh gosh, that thing is gonna kill me. There we go. Gunslinger's gonna be right back. We'll see you in a bit, dude. Oi. Yeah, I was burning through this with Gunslinger. With Gunvolt. He's such a cheese character because he's so overpowered. More so because of his techniques and such. So you're able to break things a lot faster and go through it. But I'm playing this today for the story. So that way I can kind of understand what's going on. Because I do know there's dialogue after the boss battles that you don't get when you're playing it with the EX characters. And for those of you who don't know, they updated this game last week. We talked about that on the JoAfterWork show. And they included being able to play as Gunvolt, which that's still free for another week. For those of you who haven't picked it up yet, who have the Switch. Or 3DS. 3DS. It's also available on the 3DS. There's our save. Very Metroid-like there. Angel Rose, what's going on? Oh, first boss battle. Oh boy. Let's go. Let's do this. This is a bunch of floating robotic heads. My question is, if we're in the underground area of when Earth went through its ice age, what the hell happened? that all these things are looking like this. How the hell did all this happen? I mean, I guess we'll find out, but... This music, though. Now, I know there is a special I can use, because I got 10 of them, apparently. Draco, what's going on? How you doing, dude? Oh gosh, we're getting bombarded by robot brain-looking things. So that G looks more like my guard. When I was Gunvolt, that was sort of like my power meter, so I guess it's different for Jason. Boom. First power-up, Thunderbreaker, a sub-weapon that shoots lightning directly from beneath Sophia. Looks like this chip can restore one of Sophia's functions. The data analyzed by that chip is being displayed inside my helmet. I get the feeling that there are more chips, Makes me wonder who in the world made all this tech. Man, I'd love to dig into all this, but I gotta focus on finding Fred. Okay, so some of you guys might be lost. Hunter, what's going on? As to what in the world is happening? Who is Fred? What's a Sophia? Again, the game is Blaster Master Zero. And it's a remake. It's on the Nintendo Switch. And this car... So the person I am, his name is Jason. And the car that we are in is named Sophia. It had the number 3 on it, so it might be Sophia the Third. It might be the 3rd rendition of this car. Sort of like how Iron Man had, like, Mark 1, Mark 2. And so... Here's our... Wow, he really looks like Zero. So, we've got... Wow, do we have all this stuff already? What? So our car we randomly found, and Fred is a frog that Jason discovered. He's a robotic engineer. How convenient that he found all this technology, right? And so he Oh, is there no passageway here? All right. And so he found a frog with a 0 on its chest. And apparently it's a species that they have never found. It looks like a frog. It could be something else. I'm being very quick to judge on that. Please, the story's straight out of the 80s. They didn't have too much to go off of, alright? Oi! I need a save point is what I need. And so Jason finds this frog and names it Fred, or this creature and names it Fred. And Fred jumps into what looks like a wormhole, and that wormhole led to... Oh gosh. That wormhole led to this place, which hundreds of years ago, Earth, in this story, went through an ice age, and this whole underground world was built to save people from surviving through the ice age. And, you know, hundreds of years have passed since then, and Jason thinks that this world underneath here that he has found might be the area that went through the ice age, this whole land that was built out. But we're not sure just yet. But I'd imagine we'd continue figuring this out as we go along here. Deadeye shots, what's going on? And as we're going through these dungeons, we're finding either bosses or maps, and we're getting power-ups, so you kind of got a bit of a Metroidvania-style feel to it. Where you're going through and trying to become as powerful as you can, so that way, you know, when you get to the final boss, that's it. It's over. It's over, Jack. I remember my bro playing the original Blaster Master that you had to look for the escaped frog. Yeah, Hunter, that's exactly this game. That is exactly this game. I made it home! Yes! L1, welcome back, dude! By the way, guys, if you see me looking downwards, it's because today I am playing with my games monitor. After Thursday's Nintendo Spotlight, I was like, no, I need to bust out the TV or something for this, because this is the latency is getting too much. I don't know what the deal is, but this never used to be the case, and now it's like it's gotten progressively worse. I don't know. I doubt it's the capture cards. I think it's just like all the, you know, as software updates, things get a little bit wonkier, and, you know, one thing updates and it messes up another thing, so I'm just, for now, gonna rely on my TV, so I might be looking down, but I'm gonna be looking up at you guys when I'm talking. Blaster Master! Cutting, what's going on, dude? Hey, yo, guess who's getting Switch soon? Deadeye! Tell me you're getting a Switch. Tell me you're getting a Switch. Tell me! Let me guess, Deadeye shots, Justin Bieber. Oh my god. That's funny. That is funny. Boom, and I'm still trying to understand what certain power-ups are. I understand the blue and the green. I don't entirely get the treasure chest, though. I remember getting aggro back in the day, my man. Not Zero, of course. Now, Cunning, maybe you can tell me this. Zero, is this the remake of 1? Because that was my understanding, is this game right now we're playing on the Switch is the remake to Part 1. And, of course, I had to play it because I have a very soft spot for the developer Inti Creates. They make some of my favorite handheld games. The big one being Ozzy Striker Gunvolt 2 and Ozzy Striker Gunvolt. Love those games. And they did a lot of the Mega Man Zero series on Game Boy Advance and DS. What the hell is that? Some giant mutant? Damn it. I guess I gotta do this. The Forest Destroyer. Mother brick. Really? They... Now I need to know what year this came out compared to, Wow, it even looks like the inside of... What the hell? Oh, yeah, I just got ripped apart. Where's the father brain? Har, what's going on, dude? This boss. Uh-oh. Cunning's getting the rage for me already. This is great. It's at the local bar. Oh my god. Alright, this is boss number 2 that we're fighting right now. We have one more in this area. I would like to know how to use that. And how the hell did I get all these power-ups already? Holy crap. Yo, how the hell did I get all these power-ups? I only got... I just started the game. Wait, did I do something? Did I cheat or something? Did I unintentionally open up an EX mode or something? Because we had 0 items, and then I picked up that map, and now I have all these items. Hypershot. This power up Sophia's main weapon. You can defeat some enemies that you previously couldn't. I don't know if you guys saw, there was like a yellow thing that when I shot it, it did nothing. Looks like Fred's signal isn't coming from the forest area anymore. Let's see. Looks like it's coming from some kind of residential area. That is actually pretty close by. Okay, let's go show them what we got. I don't know what he said. I just made that up in my head. But let me check the map, because I do want to make sure that I got all... I'm missing one dungeon. Alright. When we go back up to that save point, I'm gonna hit up that last dungeon, because there is a boss there, so I want to make sure I get all the power-ups that I can, right? '86 and 80. Oh, the year I was born, 88. Yeah, it's so funny, because then you have Mega Man 2, the water stage, that also has these Metroid-looking things as well, which is pretty funny. Alright, let's hope I'm going the right way here for this next dungeon. Ah! I wanted to know what was up there. I need to know. Those things, we could hit them now. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm using this weapon right now. This weapon is life. I feel like I'm Samus right now with the tri-beam. Deadeye, don't make me feel old. Ryan, what's going on, dude? Oh man, everyone's up in here tonight. Goldheart, right there with you. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. 84, where the year where Terminator took place. Oh, jeez. Yo, did I just change weapons? I totally changed weapons. Okay, so I can change them with just hitting the L button. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, must be another boss, right? Oh, Jesus. I smell worms. I smell worms. You got a bunch of holes, there's gotta be worms. Alright, even not as... Oh gosh, it's like the big versions of those ball things. Oh wait, I run out of those? What? Okay, that's good to know. Okay, let's not die here. He's gonna go in the middle, right? Yep, I figured you out. I figured you out. Okay, let's try this one. Ugh. Ah. Oh, one down, one down. Here we go. That's another one. Here we go. We got this. This shotgun is like life right now. And you guys can hear me okay, right? I'm sure I would have been told already, but just making sure. Boom. Yo, Fat Ugly Gamer swept in like a ninja. What's going on, dude? Ignition bomb, a sub-weapon that sets a bomb that can be triggered by pressing the sub-weapon button again. Looks like this chip lets me use a new sub-weapon. Gotta figure out how to read my surroundings and use the best weapons for the situation at hand. That you do, sir. That you do. Jason! Jason! Anyone name that game? Jason? Tell me I died because I jumped off that way. There was nothing there. What? LOL, the original did not have those expository little cutscenes. That's gotta be an Inti Creates thing. They love putting dialogue in their games. Sometimes a little too much. Boom. Alright, there we go. Now, question is... Alright, yeah. Here we go. New area. Let's do this. Hey.
Oh boy.